wear this?
Yeah.
Alright. First rule of thumb is safety. Everyone must wear a life jacket when on board any of our sailboats. And they have to be on board on the sailboat even if you're not wearing it in case the Coast Guard pulls you over.
Just because it's required, I read that in the book.
See?
You're gonna have to speak louder to get on camera.
Whoever wore this last is a little bit skinnier than I am, which is hard to believe.
I know.
I think it was you.
I'm like, who is that?
Yeah, I will. I gotta get this zippered up.
What's she saying?
I gotta direct. Alright, forget this. When setting up a sail, you want to put your boat into the direction of the wind.
I do know that.
Watch out.
We have a telltale?
We don't have a telltale because I am your telltale. That's good enough. As long as it's close enough, you're fine. Alright. We'll start by raising the sail. Pay attention.
What are you doing?
We're putting this on YouTube.
No, we're not.
And we're selling it.
We're selling it?
Yeah.
Now, we have to unwrap this line.
This is ridiculous.
What?
You and your camera, you're not even learning.
He is. I'm going to repeat it. You can watch it
I
after.
can watch it at home. I don't have to learn now.
Okay.
Alright? Whoever wrapped this, it was not me. It wouldn't be
Someone wasn't too neat.
So it should be neater when you rewrap it.
Yeah, you could wrap this much neater.
We'll see how the Hobie Cat is
We'll see how that is.
when we pull it out. Because
Okay.
we were the ones who wrapped it.
Okay. Now, I haven't set one of these up in a while, but
We should have done a practice run, in other words.
this is the top piece of the sail. The rope is tied right here. So you want to kind of keep that in mind when you set the mast up.
Okay, so the mast is the thickest piece.
Yes, the mast goes from the boat up into the air. Yep. Just like that.
Okay.
Alright. Now you just kind of make sure everything's untangled. Yep. And then you just basically raise this right up. And clear in.
Wow, that was easy. There.
Now, Mark, notice I pulled this all the way up to the top. Alright? Pulled all the way up to the top. It does not lock into place. So, let's see it. I have a rip here.
Yeah, you
But anyway, then you come down into this high, like this, and just pull everything nice and tight and cleat it around the cleat. And if you look in your book, there's really easy ways to cleat. You don't have to wrap it around 100 times.
That's actually the improper way to cleat.
Shut up, Mark. It's actually fine, Mark.
According to the book.
I'm in the instructor. And then you just wrap, I just like to get rid of this line.
Take up the slack.
Yep, pick up the slack. And you don't have to tie anything fancy, you can tie it loose just to hold it there in place. Alright?
Alright, so the sail is up. Sunfish logo ablaze. So we have the main seat right here.
Notice that the blocks are on the bottom.
Blocks on the bottom
Of the boom.
Of the boom.
Then you just take this clip and go right here.
So we didn't come up with the name for this yet?
Not yet. We'll have to
Okay,
look it up.
we're working on a name.
That just stays there. Now we'll put the rudder on.
Putting the rudder on.
Um,
You say hi to your,
no. I did not.
you're so kind.
Now the rudder,
Assuming it's not broken.
it's not, goes through this.
This thing, which we haven't named yet.
Alright? And the way these work is there's a little pin.
Okay.
And you pop it in,
It's got the little
jiggle it,
groove part.
and now it's
Okay.
locked in. Alright? Now, see how that
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
dagger board.
The dagger board. You should have a safety on this. Just flip over. This isn't quite
Because
like,
otherwise it'll come out.
right, it's not quite the strength I'd go for, but it's better than nothing. And it's all that I could find. Now, before you get in the water, you don't even put this in. Right, you just set it out of the way somewhere. The other end of it, you can tie into this. You gotta leave enough room because you're gonna stand this up and put it in. So whenever you make one up, you wanna have enough room so that you can actually stand it up, put it in. Hoping we have enough room. And now, once Mark puts on his life jacket, we're ready to go.
Okay, so that means you can